Oh, right, what do you want to bet this one's a disaster, the same as all the others I've tried to do today? Warning, this game contains jump scares and loud noises. I'm not entirely sure how somebody would get this far into an indie horror game without thinking that that was a possibility. But hey-ho, maybe some people don't read game descriptions and they just randomly buy stuff off Steam without having the faintest idea of what it is. Hey-ho, you can't judge people for acting like morons. Good afternoon. Right, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a game called Krampus is Home. Krampus being some sort of German deity, I believe, German element of folklore, which sort of eats mischievous children who are bad, which sounds all sort of positively pleasant if you ask me. Right, is it likely to be voices? World volume, yes, the world must be enormously loud, apparently. Right, never mind, voices are usually very low in these things, so I just stick them up when necessary. Play it easy, normal, or insane. Well, I am a complete lunatic, but I'm not a masochist, so we'll stick with normal if you don't mind, given that I am not normal. As evidenced by the fact that I'm doing this in the first place. But here we are. Let's get on with our lives. So yes, I don't know very much about this game, just about the fact that it being vaguely sort of Christmassy themed, which is the sort of thing that I'm trying to get hold of at the moment. We appear to be in a cutscene. Who sculpted your house? A Minecraft architect? Right, we seem to be wearing a rather appalling jumper. In the game as well. Oh, goodness. That's actually a surprisingly... I mean, the hair is appalling, but the hair is decently well animated. It reminds me of the Kings from Fallout New Vegas, but it's better than I would expect. This looks copyrighted. Let's stop looking at it. Check the terrace. And why under the sun we seem to be eating cereal in the middle of the night, but never mind. I'm not one of the people that subscribes to the theory that you can only eat cereal in the morning. But you know, I am a subscriber to the theory that you should keep your scooter outside instead of scooting around inside like some sort of numpty. All right, is this the terrace? It's more of a balcony, if you ask me, but never mind. I'm glad to see that we've got wind chimes, which betray us to being absolute muppets, but never mind. I seem to be insulting an awful lot of people today, so hey-ho, isn't that just the spirit of forgiveness that we're all supposed to embrace during this holiday season? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Frankly, I'm going slightly mad from attempting to record a load of Christmas games and make a load of Christmas videos, and it's been an absolute disaster. Why do we have a maze? How frickin' rich are we? Oh dear, I don't know. Again with the wind chimes. Why is this a thing? I've never quite understood the purpose of wind chimes, if I'm honest. They're a bit bizarre, if you ask me. And this infinitely dark room with this little alien eyes peeking out at me isn't in the slightest bit weird. Alright, can we make our way back inside, please, to where there might be a couple more lights? I do seem to have a little bit of light on me, a kind of a bioluminescence, like some sort of deep underground fish. But, alright, let's head back inside and away from the wind chimes, and we'll shut the door so it doesn't get quite so cold. Thank you. Answer the incoming call! For crying out loud, it's the weekend, I don't want to work. Right, what do you want? Who do you want? And can you go away and die on fire?
Your mom says that she left the pressure cooker on. Could you turn it off, please? Be careful, though. Alright?
Indeed, you wouldn't want to die to an exploding pressure cooker. Right, sorry, I don't mean to get so cross and riled up right at the beginning of the game. I'm sure that will happen later, given that some of the Steam reviews seem to describe this game as being a wee bit difficult. Is there a light switch up? Yes, there is. Somebody really needs to wash their hands before they enter this room, but never mind. I guess that's just an occupational hazard of working with clay or something, I don't know. Can I read this note? Oh goodness, I've got a hell of a crouching animation. Oh, I like that, it's nice work. October 13th, I am starting to hear strange voices telling us horrible things. I don't know what to do about this. Go to the doctor would be my advice, my friend. And stop playing with your Rubik's Cube. Alright, is there another note here that we can read? September 29th. I love being alone, but sometimes it does not feel right. I hope to find something interesting to do in this area. Ah, presumably you mean you moved out here for a little solitude away from the hustle and bustle of city life. And you're not entirely sure how to adjust to living in the countryside. Well, you are the first person I've met in that situation. You know, I take back what I said about them being rich, because I can't possibly imagine anybody with any amount of money wearing such appalling trousers. But, hey-ho. Okay, never mind any of that rubbish. Yes, let's get on with our lives, and I'll stop ranting about having to answer the phone, which is not my favourite task in the world. Right then, I don't really know why I expected to find a pressure cooker in here, but for some bizarre reason, I did, and once again, I'm an indie horror game protagonist who doesn't have a shower, which the floor of which is not covered in snot. Which is a shame, but never mind. No, I'm an indie horror game protagonist who doesn't have a reflection, but that's the same shtick I always play with, so perhaps I ought to leave that one to the side for a moment and flick some lights on and off in the hope of blowing out some of the bulbs. Some of those red dots are a pair of creepy eyes there for a second. But no. Here is another battered up old wardrobe. Alright, any more notes or anything? There's a few shoes and a cup where Grandma can keep her teeth. But other than that, not a great deal. Opens box? Seemingly not. No. Alright. Let's head downstairs, where presumably we will find a kitchen, and see if we can burn a few polar bears with all of these lights that we're leaving on. See if we can deactivate that device of death. I'm going to guess it's this thing, the thing that's spewing smoke and looks like it's on the brink of blowing up. Stop. Hooray! We did it! I kind of thought pressure cookers had their own heating elements in them, rather than being a thing you put on the hob, but hey-ho, I'm not Gordon Ramsay, so perhaps I don't know what I'm talking about. Right then, what is this? It's very brightly coloured. It is Bricks Are for Kids, with some sort of lolloping-eared lunatic on the front of it as a mascot. Excellent. Alright, so now that I've done that with my life, what else should I do? Now that I'm here, I could turn on the Christmas tree lights. Oh, alright, well thank you for answering my question, given that is exactly the question that I posed to you. There's a note on here, I might read this in a second. Dear Santa, this year I have been a nice person. I'd like a video game console, don't care which one it is, and a new bicycle. Again, in that case the brand doesn't really matter, but you'd think you'd want the video game console that you needed in order to play with your friends, but never mind. Let's not make a horribly depressing simile there. Sorry, I thought it was some dark thing. Can you see there's like a slightly dark bit of shadowing there behind the chair? I thought there was something mischievous going on, but I don't think that there is. Alright, the lights don't seem to have been put on the tree yet, so I'm presuming I need to find them. Perhaps they're packaged away somewhere. And here's the Christmas pudding. My mum would kill me if I touched anything on the table. Alright, fair enough. What's up with that box? Why is that a squiffy ankle? I don't approve of squifferness. Can I mend this? Seemingly not. No, that's a shame. Yes, Christmas puddings. I believe Krampus to be from a German background, so presumably this is a German household as well. Do German Christmas puddings have a sixpence in them, like English ones used to do? I would assume that the answer to that question is no. I don't think I should be outside at this time of night. Well, at least that's a sensible decision, which is more than I can expect from the average protagonist of one of these games. Alright, I don't really know where I'm going to find these Christmas lights, but I'll have a look for them, unless I need to switch them off here. Right. I meant switch them on, not switch them off. But never mind, it wouldn't be the first time that I attempted to turn somebody on and ended up turning them off. I mean, something. Also, why didn't these lights go out? I don't know, presumably that's so that when you do that, the game isn't completely impossibly dark. Alright, can I open this cupboard? This looks like an openable cupboard. Indeed it is, in which we can find nothing but loo roll, which is horrifically far away from the bathroom. Which means you'd have to go through... Oh no, it's right next to the bathroom. Oh. Seems a bit more reasonable now that I think about the situation. Alright. Where under the sun are these Christmas lights? They must be somewhere, but where I do not know. I presume this is another exterior door? I don't remember seeing this one here before. Yes, this is indeed another exterior door. Alright then, how am I going to turn on these Christmas lights? Can I, like, open a menu or something? I can... Oh, I'm bringing you my watch up. Sorry, I thought he was just guarding his face from some horror. But no. Alright, never mind. Never mind any of that. Can I just turn the lights on themselves? Oh. That was easier than I thought. Did you... I would emphasise that's a light, not a lights, but never mind. Let's not faff around with that. We've done on more than enough lights as far as I'm concerned. I also like that we have these pillars in our house which remind me of a stick of rock from the seaside. What's that laying on the ground? What, this blood-stained note of doom? I don't know. I would emphasise I can't look any further down than this. I seem to have some problem with my neck muscles. The deer hates to be ignored. Oh, is that why they stand in the middle of the road when I'm trying to drive home in the evening? That explains a lot. What deer? What are you talking about? I'm going to call my parents. That seems reasonable. Let's do that thing. Hello? There's creepy notes falling from the ceiling. Oh, bollocks. Again, I don't know how the lights are working here, but never mind. I think I've seen a flashlight in one of the bedrooms. Oh, there are the wind chimes that I kept hearing and kept irritating me. Alright, where's the flashlight? This is a bathroom, so this isn't going to work. This is not what I'm looking for. Again with the creepy green lights. There must be a light here somewhere. That's probably a living room, isn't it? So it's probably in here. Ha 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 ha! It was serendipitously turned on, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't here before, but never mind. Alright, can I turn this on somehow? Flashlight is for use from dark areas. Yeah, how do I use the thing? There we are. With difficulty is the answer to that question. Alright. I've got my flashlight, and seemingly I seem to sort of... Oh no, I didn't clip through the wall. The shadow's just so freaking weird that it didn't make any sense. And I got mistaken. Alright, this is all perfectly reasonable. Unlike all of the rubbish that I'm yammering on about, which as far as I'm concerned is completely unreasonable, and begs the question why I'm continuing to subject you to it, but never mind. At least I know where the fuse box is, and I have practiced turning things back on, after also practicing how to turn things off, for reasons unknown. Okay, let's use this. Huzzah! We've succeeded in our lives. Can I turn this off in order to save the battery? Right. Much better, yes. Perhaps now we can go back and have another telephone call. Which, again, I don't know why the light on the telephone didn't, see another note close to the front door. Why it didn't get turned off, when the power went out, but never mind. The elf hates water. Ah, which is kind of weird, given the snow and ice and all the other sort of things that you associate with the North Pole, where the elves all live in indentured servitude in Santa's workshops or sweatshops, are all sort of made of water. But hey-ho. Hey-ho. I think I saw a water gun in the tool house outside. Aren't you jumping to conclusions, mate? We haven't even conclusively proved that elves are alive. Alright. Not that we thought they existed but were dead, but you know what I mean. Okay. Oh, what the? Good afternoon, sir. Hello, Rudolph. I think there's a difference between a deer and a reindeer. I could be completely mistaken, but, here we are. Presumably this is sort of a weeping angels mechanic. Yes. Yes, I think that is the reality of the situation. Right, can I go in here, please? I should find a key to open the door. I think it is somewhere in the kitchen. Fiddlesticks. He moved a bit, but I was sort of slightly looking at him. Alright. Alright. Let's pretend like everything's fine, and run backwards, because that isn't the slightest bit dangerous. Right, I'll shut this door, because deers are famous for not being able to open doors. And, I don't know why I said that sarcastically, but never mind. Oh, there's some batteries here. These might come in handy. Sure, my mother will kill me all the same for touching something on the table, but never mind. Right, where's this key that I have heard so much about? I have been promised a key, and if I don't find it, I'm going to throw a right proper paddy, so am I. But he's well animated. He also isn't paying a great deal of attention to whether anyone's paying attention to him. But never mind. Where under the sun is this key? I don't know, there's just a drawer of devices of death in here. No, nothing in there. Anything in this cupboard? Idiot. Just a great big pot with which you can boil the small heads of children or something. I don't know. Keep it in the fridge? No, presumably not. Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you. Aha! Tool shed key. Excellent. I'm glad you. I'm glad you told me off for being so stupid about that. The hell was that? The freaking hell was that? I don't know. I keep seeing things. I think it's just my own mittens when I run. Maybe I'll just get the hell out of here. Yeah, okay, that's just my own mittens, so that's now to worry about. Okay, my giddy aunt. I've got a key for crying out loud. Use the key. Go through the door. Shut the door. Excellent. Turn the lights on. Even better. Batteries, also nice. Okay, relax. Everything's fine. I didn't realise that reindeer grunted so much, but apparently they do. What am I doing in here again? Oh yeah, I'm looking for some sort of bucket of water or something? A hose pipe? I don't know. Hello? I don't know what's going on here. There seems to be a light down here, which is a bit worrying. I don't guess that's what this switch does it? Oh, it does! I thought, and used some logic, and reached the correct solution. Tuvok would be proud. Right then, what does this say? October 17th. Yesterday, when I was in the backyard, I saw a silhouette of something that looked like an animal. Was it real? You do know that if you live out in the countryside, you are quite likely to occasionally see things like a deer, or a badger, or a grizzly bear. I don't know which woods it is that you're living in, but I presume that you'd see one of those in pretty much any wood. Alright, is this what I need? There's a squirt gun! That's a bit easier to use than a hose pipe. So that's nice. Oh, and another fuse box. Is this just for the fuses here in the shed, or is this another one that I can use so I don't have to go all the way back into the main house? I don't know, but now that I've got the gun, it seems likely to me that they're going to give me an opportunity to learn how to use it. Yes, I can aim and tremble with fear. Giddy aunt. What under the sun was that? I didn't catch any of that. I just caught the word gazebo. Go away! That didn't really work. Go away! Right, squirted you in the face, and that's the end of the matter. Oh, goodness, it's the reindeer. He's after me! Man alive. Okay, bloody hell, I've wandered into a wall. Never mind, everything's going to be fine. What was my objective again? Remind me. Head to the gazebo. I think it could be safe inside the gazebo, which is located at the back of the house. Who came up with that idea? Kindly die in a fire, you infernal little beast. Man alive, it's dark. Alright, never mind any of that tripe. Never mind any of that, absolutely. Maybe I should go to the sink and refill this thing again. I think it's only said I had five shots. I think I've also run out of, yeah, I should recharge the water gun. How the hell do I do that? Presumably with a sink. Okay, I am completely screwed. So I'm going to walk into the shed again and see if I can find a sink, which would be kind. I have defeated him. Excellent! Marvellous! Oh, bollocks, I have not defeated him. Not even a tiny bit have I defeated him. Alright, I'm going to have to sort of, that's cinematic. I'm going to have to sort of lead him around in a bit of a circle so that I can loop and get away from him. So he doesn't seem tremendously interested in me. Excuse me, you stripy-legged lunatic. Man alive. Okay, well at least we've got a slightly better view of him, which frankly isn't anything that any of us needed, but hey-ho, here we are. Okay. Okay, the deer seems to have completely given up on playing the game, so he's just a bit depressed, but that's alright, I can well understand his position. Now, I shut the door behind me, that might slow him down for an instant. Okay, let me see if I can refill it at the sink. I refill my gun. Oh, yes, seemingly I can. Hooray, tremendous, excellent. Bloody wonderful. Refill it, please, thank you. Go away. Right. Giddy aunt. Where's this gazebo? I've heard great things about it, and frankly, if I don't find it in the next 3 seconds, and there's not a sandwich waiting for me there, I'm going to be highly irate. Oh my giddy aunt. I wish there was like a safe place where you could just go and rest for a second. I don't feel like such a thing exists. Is it here in the maze? Is that the little building I saw? Oh goodness, oh goodness. Can I go through here? Yes I can. Can I shut the thing behind me as well? Because this floating elf, because apparently that's a thing that elves do these days, can definitely not fly over the top of that. Okay, let me get my flashlight out as well. Here we go, then I can kind of see where I'm going a bit better. I've also realised this isn't a hedge maze, this is a wooden maze, which is a bit weird. But never mind, let's pick that up. Check that we're not being pursued by any mischievous pursuers. Ha ha ha, we have reached the gazebo and now we are safe. I really don't get how you've come to the conclusion that you're safe here, friend, but hey ho, I'm just going to pretend like you're correct. You are coming with me. I'd be threatened, but your very, very silly, twirly, twiddly font is not inducing the terror that I think your words were supposed to do. What under the sun is that? Oh, it's the deer again. I need to talk to my parents and tell them what's happening. Call parents again, which would involve leaving the gazebo, which apparently, according to you, is the only safe place between here and Aberystwyth, but never mind. Yeah, demons and monsters don't write in this font, right? Like, this is the font that your grandma writes in. Not a demon! Unless your grandma secretly is a demon, but hey-ho. I don't know your grandmother. Don't expect me to know the answers to these questions. Okay, let's see if we can get back inside the house. Not really sure why the hell we came all the way over here, or why we don't use these little gates in order to just clamber out of this infernal place, but, I never question the logic of indie games. Oh wait, no, I do that every day, don't I? Don't I? I meant to say I shouldn't question the logic of indie games, but I do it anyway, for reasons that, I've yet to find an explanation for. Okay, I think the door has been locked! How absolutely caddish. What? I should get inside the house through the window. Which window? Alright, presumably you don't mean a window on the second floor. I presume this is locked as well. I cannot open the door, it is locked. Alright, where's a window which is open? Is this one open? Tally-ho. Well, that worked relatively well. Can I shut this behind me? Haha, I am safe for at least 3 seconds. I've only 4 squirts left, so let me recharge myself. Is that all I need to do then? Yeah, seemingly so. Okay, let's relax. We have a broomstick in order to defend ourselves, and a trash can in order to hide in, and a Christmas pudding to eat afterwards. So as far as I'm concerned, we are ready for the rest of our lives. Dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, let's have a little wonder why under the sun the balcony door is open. I don't know, but it's going to try for chili, so I'll shut that if you don't mind. Thank you. I'm glad to see this was not a point of controversy. Excellent. Let's have a chat with old Mater and Pater.
What's going on? Why don't you answer the phone?
I'm hiding in the gazebo from demons. Please come back now. Weird creatures are chasing me.
Yeah, right. Don't worry. We'll be there by 2 a.m. See ya.
Oh, is this where my watch comes in handy? Oh goodness, I've got to survive 2 entire hours. My parents never believe anything I say. Oh goodness. Everyone's after me. Can I jump off the bloody balcony? Because frankly that would solve a lot of my bloody problems. No, I can't jump off the bloody balcony. That's a shame. Okie dokie. Let's wonder where the deer went. The deer went over there. Hello, dear. Mwah. Not that sort of deer, you dunce. Right then. What am I doing then? Just wandering around and surviving? How long exactly is 2 hours in this game? Are we talking like 2 hours worth of Five Nights at Freddy's? Probably, yeah, given only 5 freaking minutes have passed. Okay, right. Allow me to clear my throat of the frog that's managed to infest itself in there, and then we'll, then we'll wonder why the hell we don't call the freaking police. I'm not entirely sure the police could deal with the deer and a demon, but I don't know what that is. I don't think there's anything of importance, actually. Shush. Ye big silly billies. The bloody hell was that? Why is there a kettle going off? I don't know. I have many questions and no answers. Oh gosh. Who is that? They say, oh, okay. I think that's Krampus. Okay, right. Oh, interesting. Yes. Presumably this is Krampus. I know that because I played another Krampus game. Because I was hoping to make a shotgun of Krampus games, but this one looks like it's probably going to turn into a standalone, and the other one was a midweek, so that turned into an utter disaster, but never mind that. That Krampus in the other game is also wearing some sort of jetpack-like contraption, so presumably that's what's happened here as well. I'm not going to go back in the house, if you don't mind. Can the deer actually freaking kill me? I'd take that as a yes. Last checkpoint. Yes, please. Last checkpoint, yes. Presumably this is when I called my parents and they said I had to wait until 2 AM. That seems vaguely reasonable. Giddy aunt. Yes, everything's fine. Tremendous! Absolutely lovely. Right, giddy aunt. Okay, let's just relax. Everything, apart from me, is going to be fine. I'm gonna need several millennia of therapy after this. But other than that, we're doing swimmingly. Shush. That's better. Who's going to come through the door? It's you, you zombified nitwit. Oh my giddy aunt. Why are we dealing with this situation? Why is this a situation that we're dealing with? Why don't we listen to that man's stomach gurgle all day as well? Is that the pressure cooker going off? I don't think that it is. It smells really good. I think it's baked beans. Oh, tremendous. Only the most luxurious of dinners being enjoyed here. Right then. Hello. How are you? Oh dear. It seems if you walk into people that you die. Which will certainly make me more careful when it comes to bumping into people on public transport in the future. I didn't realise that, in fairness, if you ran into a reindeer with big hornilicious antlers, I would imagine that would induce a level of pain within you as well. So, so perhaps I shouldn't be surprised about that one. Okay. I don't really know what, oh, you came in through the window! You little beast. Yeah, I don't really know what Krampus's mechanic is going to be, because of course we haven't had a note that explains that, but I presume that if I keep the hell away from him, I will, I'll get by. So it's presumably just a case of surviving for several minutes, which isn't going to be a tremendously fun thing for you to watch, but, hey-ho. None of the other videos I've made have been that, so I wouldn't worry about it. It's not as if this one's going to be any different. This is a dead end, isn't it? Yes, it is. Oh, good. Oh, good. Maybe hiding in the gazebo would be a good idea, actually, because he did say that the gazebo was the safe place, so... Thank you. Maybe this would be actually a wise place to be, he says, going the wrong frickin' way and wasting a load of time, because I'm pretty sure if he turned left at that point he would have been alright. But never mind, I'll stop talking in the third person, because goodness knows it's irritating. Okay, in the gazebo we go. We're safe here. Probably not. Okie doke. You sit down, you can play a game of Scrabble or something, some imaginary pieces. You can hide behind the sofa, and it will be absolutely excellent. How convenient. Ha ha, I've locked them in the maze. Also, this seems a bit of a structural flaw, just have this massive freaking gap under my house, but never mind. Never mind. It doesn't matter. You know, I think if we actually just sit here and wait until that gate opens, we'll be alright. Okay, so, yes, sit rep, just 1 more hour to go. So, That's what I was worried about and waiting for. Yeah, they're after me again. Okay, so what I think the solution to the problem is to sort of lure them into the maze, get in the gazebo, stay there for a little while until they get deep into the maze, and then run into the maze, and then you can wait until someone comes through the gate in order to see when they're actually leaving the maze, and then you can carry on with your life, as it were. And I think then if you sort of go back into the maze and sort of bounce between the two, that might be a vaguely decent strategy. But we will have to wait and see. Yeah, the elf has just left. I think I saw his little levitating trotters disappear past the saddle house there. So I reckon we'll be alright to go back inside the maze now. I've also found a little tap right here where you can refill your gun, which is a nice little bonus thing to have discovered. So yeah, I'm going to head back to the gazebo for a few minutes and wait there until somebody else arrives, because you can sort of see when they arrive along here. Oh look, there's another tap over here actually. Oh, what's this? Oh, you can turn the lights on in order to make it blatantly obvious where you're hiding. What a tremendous idea. What time is it? Only 1:10. Come along, get on with it. Kitty, I feel like I'm sitting at work waiting for 5 o'clock. Okay, let's just relax. This is perfectly doable. I see some little horns coming along. I don't know whose horns are those, but frankly, I don't care to find out. But I think it's probably the deer. I think Krampuses are a little more curvy than that. It seems like I can't pay attention to the stag. This is going to be a bit of a pickle because I really wanted to go the other way around. I really wanted to go the other way around for the sake of avoiding the freaking deer. But never mind the freaking deer. I've run out of freaking stamina. Excellent. I'm guessing persuading water at you isn't going to work. No, I didn't think that was going to work, but hey ho, it was worth a bloody try, wasn't it? Oh, stop laughing, man. I haven't said anything nearly that funny. Okay, right. Oh my god, don't you leave me alone, man. I don't know how to get rid of you. Man alive, I don't know why I'm wasting my freaking water on this. I also don't know why I'm wasting my freaking breath on this either, but never mind. Maybe if I run around in the house or something. I don't know. I don't know the answers to these questions. Breaking line of sight is important or something. I don't know. Let's get some more water. It's important to stay hydrated when you're battling demons. What time is it? 1:30. Good. It's a step in the right direction. I don't know where anyone is. Okay, Krampus seems to operate at least vaguely on line of sight, or maybe proximity, or maybe a combination of the two. Giddy aunt. Man alive. The power hasn't gone out, which frankly surprises me. I would have imagined that would have happened much sooner than now, but never mind. Because giddy aunt, I spy a shadow. I spy a secret shadow of a demon dancing along the wall. What time is it? 35. Oh, for goodness sake, can't Father Time move his butt? I know he's old and decrepit, but you'd think he could be a little more hasty given the severity of the situation. Okay. I haven't seen the elf in ages, which frankly worries me. Not because I think he might have, fallen over and hurt himself and be in a hell of a situation. On the contrary, I'm just worried that he's sneaking up behind me. Alright, let's just... Oh, hello, Mr. Deer again. At least I presume that you're a Mr. I don't think that I don't think female deer have antlers, at least not to that extent. Okay, let's pretend like we're not about to die, and continue living our lives as if we had a lot more life to live, and a significantly better frame rate than the one that it seems like you're being subjected to, which is horrifically worrisome. I pause the game for a second. That's better. That's much better. Give me a moment. I'll see if I can piddle with the options and improve the frame rate for you. Save successful. Oh, good. Somehow I doubt that's a checkpoint, but hey ho. Yes, that might be a little bit better. Possibly, probably not, but hey ho. Hey ho. What time is it? There's only 10 more minutes. and we can go home and have a sandwich or something. Alright, I don't know why I'm referencing sandwiches so much today, probably because I'm hungry, but that isn't the point. The point is that everything's going to be fine, because we've only got 10 minutes to go. What was that? I saw something. I thought I saw something coming along the edge of the... Get out. I'm bloody scared. Yeah, he's after me. Yes, there. I knew I saw something. I knew I wasn't imagining nothing. Kitty aunt. I might be crazy, but I'm not delusional. Okay, right. Let's sincerely hope that the elf and the deer aren't going to cause me enormous problems. I really wish you'd run occasionally, man. I know that you spend most of this game sitting on your ass watching a movie, but hey ho. Hooray, we did it! Happy days! We have... Oh, it's not a jetpack, it's some sort of wicker basket he's got strapped to his butt. And he's all woolly? He's some sort of goat demon. See, with very dreadful teeth, worse than mine even, which frankly is impressive. Right. That is not the end of the game, but it's as much of the game as I'm going to show you, because it then seems to go on to another section of game which is very long and doesn't give me a tremendous amount to talk about, and is a little repetitive and really rather difficult as well, which is also the primary reason why I'm not showing you it, mainly because I sucked at it tremendously. But yes, first section of the game seems quite good. I don't know what the survival mode is. Presumably that's the thing you unlock when you complete the campaign. And there also seems to be some sort of multiplayer mode, if you will, some sort of gregarious sort of goon that likes playing these sorts of games. So, yes, it's interesting. I feel like it perhaps could do with a little bit of polishing in terms of the movements of some of the models, but it's quite interesting. It's fun enough for what it is. It doesn't drag itself on, at least not in that first section in the house. In the latter section, it does seem to. It went on for at least another hour, and it didn't even seem like I was even close to getting to the end of it. But yes, it's quite good. It's quite interesting, and it's always nice to dip into foreign folklore about these sorts of things. I have no idea if a reindeer and an elf that floats and is allergic to water are actually related to the folklore of Krampus. Perhaps they are, perhaps they aren't, perhaps somebody knows and can tell me. Perhaps I can look it up for myself instead of constantly demanding that other people do things for me. That one is the most likely one, if you ask me. So, thank you very much for joining me this evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed this interesting little game. I certainly did. Thank you very much for joining me. Look after each other, and good night.